The next thing we're going to talk about is overcoming the objection of, I'm too busy or I just don't have time. Now, you're often going to see this as a simple smokescreen for people who don't really understand what you're trying to accomplish or what you're inviting them to take a look at. And so they throw up a smokescreen of, hey, I'm just too busy and I don't have time to do that. Why it's important to understand how to overcome this objection is simply because most of the time it's just a front anyway. They do have the time, but they don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. And so if you can really master overcoming this simple objection, it will lead to you setting a lot more appointments and building success faster simply by overcoming one of the most common objections. One of the ways that I have overcome this objection is by using feel, felt, found. Somebody says, "Hey, I'm too busy. I don't have time to sit down with you." I totally understand. I'm very busy too, and I understand how valuable that your time is. I want to give you two quick ways to overcome this objection. The first one is simply just to beat them to the punch. If you're making the phone call to go ahead and set that first one-on-one appointment, which is our first appointment that you're going to set with a new potential prospect, is when you call them, you say, "Hey, Bob, this is Josh. I'm in a big hurry. I'm actually stepping into my next meeting, and I'm sure you're busy too. But would you mind doing me a favor?" And from there, you can move the conversation along. You've already identified that they're busy and you're busy as well. So it just takes the busy question or the busy objection right off of the table. The second way that we overcome the I'm too busy objection is simply by using feel, felt, found. Somebody says, "Hey, that sounds really interesting, but I'm just too busy." I totally understand how you feel. I'm very busy myself. A lot of the folks that I've already reached out to felt the same way, but what they found after sitting down for a few minutes on a quick Zoom is that they either personally could benefit from what it is that we're doing, or if nothing else, we got to have a good conversation and I was able to get some good practice showing you what I'm doing. Would you be opposed to doing me a favor and at least sit down for that 10, 15 minutes so I can show you what we're doing?